Hello there everybody, Locos here. Welcome back to, well, not my railway, but we are back in JB446's layout. Yes, we're back. Yes. And we're back with some more reviews on the way. So, on the first agenda, we have another steam engine to review, and that is
my new Hornby Railroad LNER Flying Scotsman. So my uncle got me this for my birthday, thanks a lot to him. Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited to... I've already had it... Well, actually, I should tell a bit of backstory for this. So basically, we got one, but it didn't actually work. So we had to send it back and bring in another one. And this one, which we got, now does actually work. So I know that it works. I can finally do a review of it.
Yes. So this one definitely works, as you can clearly see. And also, it's the first one actually in a proper packaging. It's a train set with 3 coaches. Along, which is alright. But as you can tell, the packaging is definitely a different colour. As you can see, it's green. Nice, and the R number for this, if you want to know, is R3086 LNER Class A1 Flying Scotsman. That's a complete joke, because you can clearly see it's at A3.
That's what I was thinking.
A1s have the smaller tenders, by the way. So that's a complete joke. Obviously, you're saying this is 1923. Well, I can... No, 24. Well, 24, because Flying Scotsman wasn't...
April Fool's Day, so, to be fair.
April Fool's is at... Oh, they pranked us, but it turns out that April Fool's actually finished. Because apparently, I think it's true that...
Yeah, it's only the first half of the day.
The first half of the day. So obviously, this is already delayed April Fool's. But looking at it, looking at Smart Engine. And I've also brought mine with me, so you'll be seeing that. Down there later in the video. So anyway, let's get this unboxed, and yeah, let's do that. Okay, so here we have Flying Scotsman getting ready to be unboxed, and there's also a bit of red here. Why is it red? Probably because I'm using the beanbag that he has got to sum this up. I know, I am very cheap.
We don't work on high level equipment.
No, we do not. Anyway, let's open this with... you've reopened it, so you know what it's like, but I don't.
And as we do open it, there are a few things I'd like to talk about with packaging.
Oh, packaging. Okay, so apparently got to be very...
First you see, hold on, before you take it. Yeah, so you take that out. So first of all, if you take a look at the tender, the packaging is like that. It wasn't me who put it in wrong. The tender doesn't really fit into it.
I mean, look, it's wonky.
And then, if we go around like that, actually, quite opposite, I think it's about here, it's the bottom made out of polystyrene, and if you just try and pull it the tiniest little bit, it all comes off. So that box is not going to last.
No, it's not going to last.
See, I'm not very pleased with the box, but we'll talk about the actual train itself.
Oh, what else? We have instruction manual. Class A1/A3 Railroad range. That sounds literally indicating that as if it's Flying Scotsman from America, but it's not. But it's just Railroad. 462 steam locomotive and tender. DCC ready, DCC fitted, and DCC sound operating and maintenance instructions. Okay, sounds simple enough. DCC ready. Okay, that's the usual things. Looking inside it, we have the lubrication accessories, coupling, assembly, body removal, sound, DCC, who the hell was that? And brake rods. Yeah, it's obviously down there. It's just a typical thing you find in most railroad things. Yeah, it's pretty good. Right, anyway. Oh, that was a shot. Right, let's get this thing. Huh? Oh. How can
I know, how do you do that?
How can I do? Okay, how can knock something over? That's put down with a bit of blue tack, and that thing only weighs like what, 10 grams?
That definitely did it.
Okay, someone's
something's going on.
Right, so there it is. It's also down to me, but to you it is about. So let's take the tender up first. Or is it all one? Jesus, that is.
Yeah, there is a hole in the back, I think.
Whoa. Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
As you can see, it doesn't even fit in. I don't know why they put that big knob.
Big knob?
I don't know how to explain it. That thing right there. I don't know why that's there.
Yeah, big knob here. Also know the correct term is a stump, you could really say. So, the knob.
Okay, fine. That is better than the knob.
But, I've also just noticed this tender's quite weighty on the edges. But, there is the tender. Actually, it's the wrong way around, isn't it? Yeah.
It is
It looks like the wrong way around, but to me...
driven, so...
Oh yeah, it is obviously. Oh, I think this is normally where the DCC fitted normally lies. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. To see if that it did say DCC ready, so obviously it should be able to sound fit in this as well. Well, it's TCS sound, but should be able to do some DCC if you did have a DCC controller, because they are pretty expensive these days.
Oh yeah, they're very expensive.
Yes, right. So here is the main engine, which I do like, and yes, it looks exactly like mine. Apart from the facts, I think it's slightly more detailed. Definitely looks a lot more detailed than mine. Well, they look basically the same.
Yeah, they are pretty much the same. Do you want to? No. Yeah, they're basically the same.
Yeah, basically the same. So there is Flying Scotsman.
Maybe we'll, in the detail, we'll take a look side-by-side comparison and see if they are exactly
Yeah, I'll do that in a detail bit. Oh, a leaky nose. Yes, and also you've got the main typical Hornby coupling with the tender, which is absolutely normal. So if I can do it, don't. I've had to actually look at it. Anyway, that's that. There it is, on the floor, in your face. Yes, no, this time. What on earth?
That's why you never open up the window in the JW456 household. Weird things happen.
Yes, and obviously this mine's actually technically broken parts, because you've got the cab's broken and the stairs, one set of stairs is broken. Well, this one is absolutely spot on, because it's brand new. It better be, because otherwise...
The last one wasn't.
No, the last one was a bit... your last one was just... Terrible. And this one's just... Apparently, I hear it's very good. Anyway, let's get this up against the white background, and we'll check out the detail on this, and then see if anything different between my one and this one. Which, there should be some differences.
Yeah.
But if there isn't, then we just realise that Hornby have just stolen their Flying Scotsman for the train set and just shoved it into the railroad range.
Probably for a high price.
Exactly. Anyway, let's go and put this up against the white background. Okay, so we're now up against the white background. Also just noticed that at the back of it, hiding away, is an accessories pack, which is utterly glued.
Is it?
It's like sellotape. And also...
It's just got a NEM coupling. Actually, that NEM coupling might come in useful. I could put that on my 66.
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah.
We could put it on your 66.
Yeah, let me just pick it up and I'll just show you, because that sticker tape does not want to budge. There we are. You've got some brake rigging and you've got some couplings. Right, I've got a bit of a complaint to make, because look at this. The foam is literally peeling off.
Yeah, it fell off.
Look, I mean, I take this off. Look at that.
That's the bit I was talking about earlier. It's terrible.
It's terrible. I mean,
Hornby. You would make a box out of polystyrene.
You seriously? I mean, you use cardboard at first, and then you make it. Then you use a weaker packaging of foam.
I mean, I get this is Hornby Railroad, but it still probably costs about £100.
Yes.
That's terrible.
Anyway,
that's terrible.
Let's go to the detail and stop ranting on, because otherwise it would be the Raffles Sandwich Locos against Hornby, and we both of us might be doing something that we don't want to do, like knife. No, am I joking? We don't kill on this channel, or do we?
We might have a boxing fight against the head.
Boxing fight.
I JW456 challenges the head of Hornby for boxing fight.
Yeah, Simon Kohler. No, we're not doing that. Anyway, let's get back to the details. Get back into this model world. Yeah, well, come on. I said model world and I said Hornby at the same time. What is going on? Okay, right, anyway. Let's start at the front of it. And as you can see, you've got the iconic front of the smoke box, which is really good because you've got the white lines on the front, showing what time it was. Because obviously these days it's in BR green, and it doesn't show that. I can feel cold air on my hand. Buffers, yeah, a typical Hornby Railroad, no sprung buffers, which I do believe that some of them do, but I think that's a plus range because the normal ones are just
You can't really expect that from them.
no. So nothing really standing out on there. So moving around, as you can clearly see, you've got some normal apple green paint job, which is a very nice colour, and you've got the typical the iconic green wheels, which I believe they're. Let me think here. I think they're 6 feet wide. I believe they're 6 feet in real life. In 1/72 scale, they're less than that. Probably don't know what they are. Maybe looking at, I think about 3 centimeters. I don't know. Ask Hornby about that. And also you've got the iconic Flying Scotsman nameplate right there, which is really iconic. And then you've got the 4472, which is it's actually the second number, actually. Because in 1923, it was actually named 1472. Then when it was given the name Flying Scotsman, it was then renumbered to 4472. So I got some Flying Scotsman stamps, which
I also have some like that.
they even had. I mean, most of them had the. I think these are the last stamps ever, new stamps ever produced with the Queen's face on it. So a bit of history for you there. And also, so I think this is £1.85, so expensive stamps. And obviously, you can see the LNER tender with the letters London North Eastern Railway or LNER. And the coal is just standard coal from the Hornby Railroad steam engines. And you've got the typical NEN coupling, which is really well known. I do believe they're using magnets now, which is it's okay, but you have to write the right magnets, otherwise it won't connect properly, which is a slight issue. But no cab detail, as you can clearly see, apart from the fact you can see the regulator in there, which is just basic. So that is the Hornby Railroad Flying Scotsman in detail. Now, if you would be so kind, sir, to pass me my Flying Scotsman.
I think I can manage that.
Yes, of course you can. Right, let me just bring it round to this side, and let me just, thank you, kind sir. To bring him in. Ah, here he is. Flying Scotsman. My Flying Scotsman. And, let's put them together. So, the other two, here's JJ 456 is one, and this is my one. So, you can clearly see there's a bit of difference in them. Well, actually not much difference. Yeah, they're actually identical.
Yes.
Apart from the fact, if I do this, my one's has got a broken cab. Yeah, there was a few accidents about 6 years ago when I first got this and fell off the table and landed on the floor. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Sorry. That was well before I started to realise that the models are not just for play and just a new toy. They should be taken care of and cleaned and do everything instead of chucking off the table, which I did. and I admit that, so apologies to Hornby if I haven't offended anyone. Although you can't really recognise it anymore, but it's good fix. So yes. I mean, apart from the fact that mine was a little bit dusty on the edge, because I haven't really cleaned the tender for a while. But yeah, they're really identical. So anyway, let's get your Flying Scotsman down onto the track and see how well it runs. Which this is the moment which I'm most looking forward to, apart from the running session. Okay, so here we have your Flying Scotsman down onto the track and ready for, my first, for me it's the first time seeing it run. So, if you would, kind sir.
One thing I've just noticed, actually,
Oh yeah,
is that your Flying Scotsman comes with an couple on the front.
Oh, it does,
Mine
actually.
doesn't. mean, you can fit one because it comes in the detail pack.
Yeah, my one came with it like that.
Yeah,
so,
mine doesn't.
And I can't really take it out because it's really stuck in there.
Anyway, that's kind of relevant.
Yes, that's kind of relevant. So let's turn on the controller. Oh, the vibration there. Oh, good runner. Whoa.
It's got flywheel, I think.
I can really tell.
Which is quite good for a hobby railroad.
That is good. It runs a lot smoother.
I'll turn off the power completely like now. Actually, that's quite nice.
Yeah.
But it sort of showed it. Anyway, let's get it going a bit faster.
Whoa!
I got to be careful actually because it's got flywheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite smooth.
That is pretty smooth.
Let's try it a bit for slow speed, shall we?
Right, come down and... No, it's a bit... No, it's alright.
Well, would you see if Flying Scotsman going that slow? Probably not.
No.
But it's still not great.
The only times you'll see it going slow is on a hedge line or moving around. Let me just do that. Yeah, so that's audit. Let's go off the side. Apologies, my awful camera work. Yes, so Flying Scotsman, fast speeds, high speeds, absolutely brilliant. Low speed, it's still a bit tinkering.
It's just a typical Hornby railroad
Yes,
model.
it's just bits, just jolty. But as is railroad, normally railroad ones are just for starters, beginners.
Yeah.
So
if you sort of a beginner who wants a Flying Scotsman, get this model. Probably.
yes, I do recommend this model. Although the packaging looks promising because as it's green, it's also a good touch of Flying Scotsman for centenary year.
Yeah.
So this is actually good timing actually.
Get it now.
Get it online.
I've got it in centenary year. That's something Sunday wasn't done.
Oui. Yeah, true. Although I think the model railway company has got a Flying Scotsman for £500, which is unbelievable. Anyway, let's get this reversed up to its coaches. So if you would.
I think I can manage. I'm just going to pull it back a bit so it goes into the station. That would do. Actually, no, it should be like this. I always forget. Right, that's good.
Right, reverse up.
Okay, so we've got my Flying Scotsman with the LNER teaks. This is sort of what it would have ran with back in the 1930s and 40s, so full LNER rake. Let's get going. And we've got Samuel's one on a sort of rail tour.
1923 up until about 1939, where it was painted black.
The church.
Because of
it's the black one, by the way. Black control.
No, it's definitely that one.
Is it? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, right.
And then we've got Samuel's Flying Scotsman on a sort of modern day rail tour with Pullmans.
Yeah.
So let's get my one off and going.
Yes, we shall. Nice bit of a start there.
Quite a smooth runner.
Look at that. It looks good.
Oh, it looks splendid with those LNER teaks. How many have we got? We've got 7 of them. Very long rake. Lovely. Okay, and as we get bolt on my one, we're waiting for Samuel's Flying Scotsman to depart out. Here she comes. Oh, it's derailed the rubbish.
Yeah, it sounds
Great start.
Yeah.
We can call behind them for a second.
Yeah, right. We'll probably get bold.
There's going to be a lot of bowling for my one, but it looks like it's very long. It basically takes up half my layout. We've probably put about 14 coaches on my layout. We'll probably max it to 7 because otherwise it looks a bit stupid if it's over half a layout. So.
Yeah, and there's so 2 Flying Scotsmen running together.
Wow.
Absolutely fantastic. Oh, just.
There's going to be a lot of shots like this, isn't there?
A lot of problems.
We'll see if I can end it before my one comes. There's Samuel's Flying Scotsman. I'm not to be on those Pullmans behind Flying Scotsman right now. And now Samuel's Flying Scotsman gets a chance to beat the bowler. Thunder past footbridge. And here's my one.
Perfect timing there.
And Samuel's one gets the bowler.
Yeah, it's paid that time.
That's such a nice Pullman train, that is.
Yeah.
Actually, I should mention it, because I don't know if I've said it yet, how we've got So obviously Samuel's got 4 Pullmans, but he only bought 3. Which, now for some of you who don't know, I got a new Pullman because my uncle also, as well as getting me a full Flying Scotsman, got me a Pullman. So thank you very much, my uncle.
Yeah.
We probably will review that. Actually,
Review coming soon.
That.
Review coming soon to this channel.
So that's how we have 5 Pullmans and 2 of them are mine, 3 at Samuel's.
Coming soon to 2023.
Okay, well, it's still no just getting. I did say there'd be a lot of shots like this. Okay, please, please, please. It'd be nice that it could be a deco in a second as we follow my friend's costume. Well, actually, we won't get a nice look because that one wants a bonus. Lovely. There's 37. We've got 395 HST back there, a few steamers as well, which we're not going to get a chance to look at because that's a bit coming. Thanks. Okay, well, let's go for a bit of an aerial shot then, it's pretty not going to take a look otherwise. There you go, always a bit going on in JBW 4.6's freight guard, or Stash Heritage Steam. Stash Heritage Centre, I guess, somewhere. I don't know what that's meant to be. I don't know the rule of my own layout. Gone to the forest now. You know, me and Samuel combined do have an absolute huge modern railway arsenal now.
Well, yes. Yes.
And obviously, we've also got BT Photography 313, also someone else who might.
Yeah, I've also just noticed that basically I've turned you into a model railway guy, you've turned me into a train spotting guy. Basically.
But we are the ultimate duo.
The ultimate trio, you could say.
Perhaps.
Because basically we've all got model railways, and so we all do train spotting, so lovely. Yes.
I don't think you could ever get tired of this.
No, you can never.
So I'm sure everyone's loving this race, actually. Cool. All Flying Scotsman speeding along now, red Pullmans. Look at that, wow. Okay, that's not one. Probably do one more shot after this because these are all just so long.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got the footbridge shot to end off because it wouldn't be a Samuel's Locos video without it. Well, Samuel's Locos review without it, maybe. Every modern railway layout should have a footbridge, I think.
Yeah. You sound crazy for one, so you have to go it. Okay, so that's the end of this review. I hope you enjoyed this Hornby Railroad's a Class A3 Flying Scotsman. Although it does say A1. I don't know why it says A1, but you can always tell it's A3 because the tender. It was corridor tender, because the corridor tender wasn't even invented until it did its non-stop run to, I think it was 1928. Oh no, stop dribbling. Oh, okay, he's having a bit of a laugh. Yeah.
Hey, look, hold on. Let me show you. So basically, my water bottle. Yeah, I opened it, and I thought I'd open it like that, but I opened it like that. So I went to drink it, and it all poured on the floor. That's what's happened off camera. It's not too bad. It makes it won't open either.
No. Oh,
That's so good. Hold on. Oh.
problem there. Yeah, that's that problem sorted. Blimey, that's belting along. Anyway, I thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for some more modern railway reviews. Okay, goodbye everyone.
Goodbye.